The average international vacation is around $2,300 per person per week, according to Google and ChatGPT. The main cost drivers of a vacation's overall costs are, as you'd expect, lodging, airfare and transportation, food, and activities. The biggest cost being lodging and airfare, but with the help of credit card points, I was able to save over $5,587 on my hotels for my partner and me. $5,587 saved means $5,587 more dollars I can spend on things during my vacation like food and activities. I'm just kidding, but here's how I was able to save over $5,587, and it's not rocket science for you to be able to do the same thing. Before we go into how I was able to use credit card points to save $5,587, I first wanted to briefly talk about how I was able to earn credit card points. And I'll do all of that in 30 seconds starting now. Credit card points are earned from, you guessed it, credit cards. Credit cards come in all types of flavors, but the ones that I prioritize the most are those that earn credit card points. Once you earn enough points, you can use them by converting them to a specific airline or hotel partner's points that has a partnership with your credit card lender to then redeem them for flights or hotel rooms. That's the simplest way I can describe it. Now let's break it down. Credit cards essentially are put into two main categories or teams. Those teams are either Team Cashback, which mainly prioritizes earning cold hard cash for every dollar you spend on the credit cards that earn cash back, or Team Points, which mainly prioritize transferring those points out that you earn on the credit cards for a chance at better redemption value. And while I acknowledge the notion that cash is king, in this stage of my life, I prioritize travel and redemption potential over redeeming points earned on cold hard cash. So if you're curious about that and the world of earning and redeeming credit card points, please continue watching this video. So in order to earn credit card points, you have to get a credit card that prioritizes earning credit card points. The ones most commonly mentioned as the best beginner point earning credit cards are cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the Citi Strata Premier, or the Capital One Venture, which are all considered entry-level point earning transferable credit cards. And then once you graduate from this level, cards like the American Express Platinum Card, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Capital One Venture X, and the Citi Strata Elite might catch your eye. These types of credit cards all have one thing in common, and it's the ability to unlock access by using a credit card lender's transfer partners. Transfer partners are a collection of hotel and airline partners that a lender allows you to transfer to. Think of it as a partnership between the two companies, and we as the customers get to enjoy some of the benefits. And each credit card lender has a unique combination of transfer partners that may or may not be exclusive to them. For instance, some exclusive partnerships or more exclusive ones are Chase and Bilt with Hyatt, Citi with American Airlines, American Express with ANA, and Bilt and Capital One with Japan Airlines. One of which is the main reason I was able to save $5,587 on my trip that I am currently taking at the point of this video post, and that's Chase and Bilt and their semi-exclusive partnership with Hyatt. Hyatt is one of the largest hotel chains in the world that has a global footprint of more than 1,350 hotels and all-inclusive properties in 69 countries across North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and Australia. And they're one of the last remaining hotel transfer partners that still get really decent and quality redemption value. Earning credit card points come in three different ways. The first is probably the best and simplest way to earn them, and that's through a welcome bonus offer. You've probably seen these on any credit card webpage before and even through physical spam mail, but it usually comes in the form of earn X amount of points if you spend X amount of money within X amount of months. Most generally hover between 3 months to 6 months of time to complete the spending goal, and most credit cards will hover between $500 to $4,000 of spend for the spending goal. The general rule of thumb for credit card applications is only apply if you can reasonably meet the spending goal, and only apply if the credit card can be a tool to help your lifestyle. The second way is obviously through just general use, swiping the card to earn points on categories that the card earned points in. For instance, for my Chase Sapphire Preferred, I pull it out whenever I intend to spend money on dining. And the third method, which is a combined method, is either getting points through referring the card to your friends and family or through reconsideration offers, which are given to you when you tell your lender you're considering canceling the card. Once you earn enough points, all you need to do is log into your credit card account, go over to the rewards tab. Each lender has a similar page. Link your hotel and airline membership number to your credit card account. Transfer the amount of points you want. Usually the transfer is between instantaneous and a couple of hours for most partners. Once they appear in your hotel or airline account, redeem the points at your discretion. Obviously, before doing all of this, you should analyze whether or not the point redemption is worth doing, and to figure that out, you divide the points required for the redemption by the actual dollar amount you'd pay if you weren't redeeming points. And as long as the redemption value is above 1 cent per point, you're set. I compare it to 1 cent per point value because Team Cashback redeems their cold hard cash at a 1 cent per point value. So any redemption above that value, that means that the points that you've redeemed are more valuable. For instance, a one-night stay at the Park Hyatt in Tokyo, which recently just finished remodeling, is an egregious $1,880 per night. The amount of points I redeemed for that one-night stay at the Park Hyatt is 45,000 points. $1,888 per night at the Park Hyatt divided by a redemption of 45,000 points means that each point I used had a redemption value of 4.2 cents per point. If I were to redeem the 45,000 points in cold hard cash, I'd get $450, which by no means isn't a good amount, but for $450, I'm getting $1,888 in value back. Circling back to the earlier part of this video where I mentioned some of the best credit cards to apply for to begin jumping down that rabbit hole of credit card points and redemptions, I'll quickly break down the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Citi Strata Premier, and the Capital One Venture. All three cards are all $95 annual fee cards, meaning for every year that you own the card, you have to pay $95. It's essentially a membership fee at a gym or a country club, but in the case of credit cards, you can think of it as a membership to gain the ability to access a lender's transfer partners. For Chase, you get 14 transfer partners, 10 airlines, 4 hotels. For Citi, you get 19 partners, 13 airlines, 5 hotels, and 1 exclusive partnership with American Airlines. For Capital One, you get 22 partners, 18 airlines, 4 hotels. At a glance, this Chase Sapphire Preferred has a welcome bonus offer of 75,000 points after spending $5,000 within the first 3 months of account opening. This welcome bonus offer does fluctuate anywhere between 75,000 to 100,000 points depending on the seasonal promotion. So my recommendation on this is to wait for an elevated welcome bonus offer before applying, because if you don't, you're just leaving money on the table. It earns 5x on travel via Chase Travel, 2x on other travel, 3x on dining, 3x on online grocery stores, 3x on select streaming services, and then 1x on everything else. Additionally, it has an annual $50 Chase Hotel travel credit and a free 1-year membership to DoorDash's Dash Pass at a value of $120, plus a $10 monthly credit that is also valued at $120. So in total, that value comes out to $240 of value. Moving over to the Citi Strata Premier, at a glance, the Citi Strata Premier has a welcome bonus offer of 60,000 points after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months of account opening. I haven't really noticed this offer fluctuating with elevated offers in the past couple of years, so there's no need to wait around if you decide to get this card. For earnings multipliers, it earns 10x on hotels, car rentals, and attractions via cititravel.com, 3x on air travel and other hotel purchases, 3x on dining, groceries, gas, and EV charging stations, and then 1x on everything else. For benefits, it does come with just one, and that's the $100 annual hotel credit, but the stipulation behind it is that you only get $100 off if it's a single hotel stay of $500 or more when booked through cititravel.com. The Capital One Venture, not to be confused with the Capital One Venture X, normally has a welcome bonus offer of 75,000 points after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months of account opening. Depending on when this video comes out, it may or may not have a one-time $250 travel credit that can be used on travel via CapitalOneTravel.com. At a glance, it earns 5x on hotels, car rentals, and vacation rentals when booked through Capital One Travel, and then earns 2x on every purchase you'll make on the card. For extra benefits, the card does come with a $120 credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck and a $50 experience credit when getting a lifestyle collection booking. That just about wraps up this video. Using credit card points to book hotel rooms are pretty straightforward. Fortunately, nothing like the stress of researching, tracking, waiting, and finding airline tickets. That's a completely different beast. It requires a lot of research and patience in order to find extremely good redemptions. If you want a video on that, make sure to comment airline down in the comment section down below to let me know. If you're interested in another video to watch, here's YouTube with another suggestion. Thank you so much for watching as always. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.